Okay, these lighting fixtures are called wall wash, but let me tell you, they are just not that boring. They can be useful for us, stage show people, and that is why we will focus more on creative applications of this regular fixture and maybe take it to advanced level, let's say audio reactive level. And make super duper use of only 2 fixtures. Imagine what 20 of them would do. Let me be very clear about this. This company, SHEHDS, reached out to me for collaboration and review. I said, only if I like them, then yes. And they said, cool. So here you go, my honest take as a stage show professional. We will talk about specifications that we need to talk, including my favorite peak, throw you some ideas about creative applications of this fixture in this episode of All About Stage Show. Okay, my first highlight of this fixture would be the material. This is die-cast aluminum. This feels really good. The finish is pretty nice. The mounting is great, lockable, and you can make many creative arrangements with multiple of them. The display, button, menu and locking are pretty decent, just as you would expect from a moderately priced fixture. Color from camera. So I have shot few DJ sets indoor. The color on camera looks vibrant. In my opinion, you be the judge. Please let me know in the comment below how they look on this camera. If you like this video, hit a like and follow along because we are going to dive into action. Let's connect it to a DMX controller to start having fun. So right now they are set to 12 channel modes. This one here is addressed to 1 and this one here is addressed to 13. Let's take a look how this 12 channel mode looks with DMX controller. Okay, so let's start with channel 1, which is dimmer. Then let's try channel 6, which is red. Then let's try green, channel 7. Then blue, channel 8. Then it comes white. Then it comes amber. Then it has violet. Then it has black color. So from channel 5 to channel 11, I can mix color, make a desired color and save it in any of the buttons available in my controller. Now let's check out the strobe. For that, let's put one color. Let's try out channel 2 for strobe. Check out the speed. As I am increasing the value, the speed is increasing. At a point, my camera wouldn't capture, but I could see it strobing super fast. But it goes way above my camera frame rate, so it shows nothing on camera like this, but it's actually strobing pretty fast in real life. So of course we can slow it down. Now let's check out channel 3 and 4, which is auto mode and auto speed. You need to have some speed from channel 4 to start. Then you can switch between auto modes. Hey, if you like this video, subscribe because a lot of videos are coming up next. We can obviously go through the user manual, but in short, I will try to highlight the features we need to talk. The light source is 18 units of 18-watt RGBWA+UV. They call it 6-in-1 mixing. I'm going to show you how. The beam angle is 25 degrees, which is important to remember, especially if you are designing stage shows. And the degree of protection is IP20. It means it's just gonna resist dust. But if it's raining outside or there is way too much dust, it won't help that much. Probably that is why they call it indoor fixture. Okay, the fixtures get really hot when they are operating for a really long time. So don't try to make love to them right after you use. Let them cool down, then you can. So the control interface is DMX in and out. It has 3 channel modes, 12, 108 and 120 channel modes. The power interface is Nutric PowerCon, which is a cool one. The cooling method is passive heat dissipation, which means it has two fans to pass through the heat. The material is die-cast aluminum casing. The product size is 100 cm by 8 cm by 9.5 cm. This weighs 5.3 kilograms. Let's check out what's included in the package. So you are going to get one power cable, one DMX cable, a set of clamps and mounts. If you know me, you know that I don't let go such tools that easy. So I have put these fixtures into 108 channel mode, got individual bulb control and turned them into pixel using Resolume Arena. If you want to watch this in-depth video, I am going to leave a link in the description below. Now let's take a look at some studio shoots and check out how they look in real life. Remember, just two of these fixtures we're talking about are present in this video. If this video inspires you to get into stage lighting properly, check out this video next, where I try to break down everything you need to know about stage lighting. See you in the next video.